Hello. Hello. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay, hello. Hello. Today is November 7th, 2023. Right now is 7:12 p.m. here in Korea. So I was thinking of doing a live today. And as I was thinking about it, I finally decided, yeah, I think I'm okay to do a live right now. So I'm actually eating my dinner, and so while I was waiting for my food, and my food is here, and I was eating, and I was like, wow, this is pretty good. But then I'm like, I want to do something while I'm eating. I mean, not that I'm not, but I mean, just today in particular, I just felt like, yeah, I kind of want to go live during my dinner time this time and chat with you guys. And this is the first Pow Wow video. So I mentioned about this last time on Minyok's birthday, that it was like all talking and stuff for his birthday. But then we got into like other conversations, and I'm like, we need to have Pow Wow days sometimes, because there's just so much stuff to talk about, and it's like, just a lot of what's that word? It's just a lot, right? So anyways, this is the first Pow Wow. So I looked this up because I wasn't sure what exactly a powwow means. I just remember it from my vague memory of English words, that a powwow is like some kind of like talking of things. That's all I remember. So then I looked it up, and it's used to mean like a brief meeting. So like, let's have a powwow, like a brief meeting about something. So that's when it would be used. So this should be brief. So I was thinking that's an appropriate word for this kind of live. It should be a brief live. As you guys know, I'm not good at doing brief things, but yeah, as the word suggests, it should be a brief meeting. But also like in my opinion, when I thought of a powwow, I thought it's like, to like really get everything out, right? So like get everything out and like get through it. Like we need to have a powwow so that we can like organize what's going on. So that's what I felt like a powwow was, and it could be, right? But just by definition, it's only defined as a brief meeting. Just FYI. So anyways, our type of powwow will just be us getting through what we need to talk about, but it's more like me wanting to talk about, what things are on my mind, but you guys are free to talk about anything, because this is a powwow for any kind of conversations, right? So just let's just get it out there. And so FYI, you guys might be thinking, why is there MXOT7 here? Because I'm just in my feelings. Okay, so for me personally, I'm really too much in my feelings these days. It's just a lot that's going on, and so in particular these days I'm really like into my MX7 feels. So I just make this as a thumbnail, and also showing here for now while I'm doing this live, because I'm really too much in my feelings about MX7, and I would love to talk about it if you guys don't mind. So this is also one of the things I wouldn't mind talking about during this powwow, but one thing at a time. I'm already like tiring myself out just even doing this brief introduction, but it's not brief at all. So this powwow, I do want it to be like kind of low key. I'm not starting off on the right notes, but I do want to start off kind of low key. Let me eat my dinner, and then we're just gonna chat, and I'm gonna like powwow about what's on my mind these days. And then we're gonna go. So I do not plan for this to be like 4 hours, all right? So it's not gonna get to that extent. Just you guys joining me during this brief time, just to chat and hang out, and yeah, my goal is actually an hour, but we'll see. Okay, we'll see. So Cherry, hello. Okay, 1 second. I should have prepared napkins here. Do I have any here? No, I don't. It's okay. It's okay. Anyways, hi Cherry. So yeah, so just don't mind me as I try to manage all of these things, but I will try to keep it low key. Yes, I'm gonna try. So hello again, Cherry, and thank you for the compliment. So if you guys remember from last time, I need to embrace that I'm not ugly, right? Which I'm not ugly, but I mean, I'm not one to like say like, oh, I look great today, which I don't, you know. But Cherry, you're so kind as always, and she's always, you know, she doesn't lie to me, of course. But yes, I'm not ugly. I'm not okay. So, anyway, sorry, Cherry. If you remember from last time, I'm just gonna try to be a good role model, and and of course, you know, yeah, I'm not ugly, that's for sure. Okay, so anyways, I look okay today, all right? But thank you, Cherry. Okay, thank you. You're very sweet as always. And yes, I will work on being a good robot. As you can see, this is just the beginning. I'll slowly eventually. All right, and yes, you're here for your attendance, but you cannot stay. You're out right now. I'm impressed. You're outside right now, and you still join me even briefly. You're Cherry, you're so hilarious. Go do whatever you need to do. Don't worry about it. Yeah, catch up with you later. Yes. You're so fun. You're so fun. Impeccable attendance even when you're outside. That's just very impressive. So thanks for joining, and then maybe I'll see you later, but if not, don't worry. I'll see you next time, buddy. All good. Fatine, long time no see. Fatine, what's going up? Hey, girlfriend, what's up? And Cherry says have a fun live, but she did a typo. She said fun love. Like both is good meaning in my opinion. So thank you, girlfriend. Yes. We'll hopefully have fun, and then also see you later. No problem. Yeah, I think I rarely come at these times. Now that I think about 7 p.m., I think I usually would be more late than this, but yeah, because I'm eating dinner, that's why I'm here. And yeah, it should be a brief live anyway, so we're all good. So what am I eating? I'm eating, apparently it's barbecue chicken. That's what the store tells me, but it's not legit barbecue. Like I don't, okay, I wonder if maybe it means something different in Korea, but it's chicken, but it's not fried, it's not baked. It's apparently barbecued, apparently, but I guess it kind of tastes like it. Can I show you guys an example? Oh, sorry, that's not chicken. Sorry, that's a sweet potato. So here's an example of one of the chicken. Is this considered a barbecue chicken? I don't know, but it's I assume was probably cooked on a barbecue, I guess. But it tastes good. So it's my first time trying this restaurant. I just found them randomly on my delivery app, and it's really good. So I was like really impressed with it, and I'm like, oh, maybe I could do a live while I'm eating something like really delicious for the first time. And so so I just wanted to let you guys know this is my dinner. Because I do need to eat protein, so that's the reason why. But I also do really like to eat chicken, just not fried chicken, because that's that's quite unhealthy way of making chicken. So I thought I would try out this new place, and yeah, as long as it's not deep fried, it's pretty good. And so they also put in rice cake. I don't know if I could show this. Can I show this? This is a little piece of rice cake that they put in here. It's very Korean style, I guess. There was a piece of rice cake they have here, and then I got this extra to put in these sweet potatoes. Yeah, this is a sweet potato. So yeah, I just want to eat definitely more protein, but I mean some carbs as well, but mainly I just need it for the protein, because it's my really good friends are here. So if you guys remember from last time, so I have really good friends here with me, and they're enjoying themselves, and they're not leaving yet, but they're leaving. They're gonna leave soon, but my good friends are here enjoying their stay. And yeah, so I really need protein to get through it, and here I am. And so just powwow with me for a little bit, and yeah. So how are you guys doing? You guys are free to talk about anything during this powwow as well, and I'll get into my own powwow after I get some more food in me. Then I think I can get started on my own stuff. Together with this chicken, they also gave me like this radish thing. Like, do you guys know about like this pickled radish? Like, I don't know if it's only a Korean thing. I don't know, but anything with like chicken and stuff, they will always give us this kind of pickled radish stuff, but the thing is, in my opinion, it does taste better with this radish. I don't know why, but I still feel like it's a Korean thing. And so anyways, just I'm showing you guys the the fun stuff we eat in Korea. But yeah, I'm very impressed with this restaurant. I can't believe how good like it tastes and how good they make it. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Excuse me, but yeah, I have in the background this piano playing. Can you guys hear that? Sometimes it's really loud, sometimes it's really quiet. But yeah, so this piano is from YouTube. Someone made piano covers of all of MX songs and they put it in like this one video. This is the video and I love it. Like such talented people that can, you know, just talented people. And I love the piano. It's my favorite instrument. So, you know, to avoid copyright, as you guys know, to avoid, you know, the copyright stuff, I just wanted to have some music in the background. And so MX piano, why not? Yeah. By the way, Hyungwon did a bubble live like I think 20 minutes ago. So I thought that was funny. Like he did that bubble live right when my food came, and I was like, huh, that's so funny. And so he turned it on, just saying like, yeah, you know, just dropping by. It's cold. I'm gonna go eat soon, and then Shanu is here with me. So yeah, them two are gonna go eat, and then where they're gonna go eat. They said I will also join them later for eating. So they're just having like, I don't know, they're gonna have a fun time eating dinner today. They didn't say what they're gonna eat. Yeah. But FYI, yes, it is getting colder in Korea now, as it should be. It's freaking November, right? So it's getting colder. But the thing is, 2 days ago, we had a really crazy rainy, like, I don't know if it was a storm or if it was a typhoon, but then now I'm thinking, are they the same? I'm not sure, but we had some kind of storm slash typhoon 2 days ago, and it was like really, it was just really loud. Like it was I was like hearing, you know, just the wind and the rain like all night 2 days ago. So I was like, wow, that's really intense. And then I thought would keep raining and still be storming, but the next morning it was practically dry, and I was like, Korea weather is so crazy. I don't know how it could be like super rainy for a few hours and then suddenly be totally fine. But the thing is, it was like raining off and on the rest of the day, but it wasn't like storming, you know? So I was like, crazy. Yeah, but anyway, so these days it's still chilly. It rains off and on. It's quite windy. So like I wrote on Fan Cafe, like, don't get blown away. And I'm like, yeah, you too, buddy, you know? So like be careful going out because it's super windy. Yeah, but anyways, this is normal, just normal fall weather transitioning into winter. Yeah, so that's what's going on. And so yeah, so in Hyungwon's bubble live, he was talking about how like it's a lot colder now. And I think he wrote that on Fan Cafe too, it's colder, and you know, everyone, you know, don't get sick, you know, to just say all these things all the time, you know. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, thanks for the concern, you guys too, you know. So that's basically what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, but it's nice, you know, Hyungwon trying to visit more often because he's enlisting 7 days from now, guys. He's enlisting 7 days from now, so yeah. Yeah. So one thing at a time. We don't need to talk about that now. Anyways, hi girl. Girl, what's up? Gion's undercut. Hi, I'm good. Fatine, glad to hear you're good too. You're just busy with your work these days. Me too. Let's talk about that in 1 second, but I'm glad you're good. That's most important, is that we're all doing fine. Oh yeah, so Gion's undercut says, is there something special today, or do you just feel like hanging out with us? Gion's undercut. Number one, I feel like hanging out. But number two, I was thinking I kind of wanted to do a live today because number one, I have an app that counts the days for me, you know, because of the guys enlisting and stuff. I like to know how many days are left, but also like the days like anniversary. So I put in there like MX debut anniversary, the day that I became a Monbebe anniversary, you know, all this stuff. So it tells me today is MX debut anniversary 3,100 days. I'm like, wow, 3,100 days, that's cool. You know, so I was like, okay, that's cool. So I was thinking, oh, today feels kind of special. And then something else happened today, November 7th. Oh, yeah. It's the first day Gion did his first episode of Play. I forgot that he started in November. And so, yeah, so I saw people tweeting about this. Oh, November 7th was the first day of his Naver Now Play show. And I was like, huh, what a coinky dink, you know? So it's just so interesting. Just so many things happening on this day. Yeah. And then suddenly, you know, Hyungwon dropped by on Bubble Live. So that kind of inspired me a little bit to be like, yeah, I kind of feel like doing a live now, you know? So just basically all things kept like flowing a certain way that made me decide finally, excuse me, I want to do a live right now to do during my dinner time. So that's why I brought my food here, and I'm like, yeah, I'm eating, you know, delicious food. Why not show, what's the word? Not share, because I can't share it, but like share this eating time with you guys. That's what I mean. Yeah. And then so while I'm eating and chatting and just talking about, you know, what's up, you know? So oh yeah, but another reason what made me kind of want to do a live today as well is that I'm very into my feels these days, particularly MX7. That's why they're seen here right now. So I'm really into my feels, and so I just feel like I really need to talk it out with my fellow Monbibis, you know? So that's also what I was thinking for today. So basically everything fell into line for me to finally come at this time and decide, yeah, I can do a live right now. It's okay. Gio's Undercut says, I'm surprised you want to call them very good friends because you call yours the plague. I totally get you. We understand, us ladies, what this is, right? Now as if you remember, like I used to call them my visitors, right? So like, my visitors, my monthly visitors, you know, but I felt like that was kind of like too vague. I don't know why, but I felt like it was like very vague to call them that way. I don't know. So I just felt like I really wanted to call them a different name. And so, you know, I've been with these people for most of my lives, right? So they're basically my very, very good friends, right? But I say it in a sarcastic way, you know? So they're my really, really good close friends of mine, but I don't particularly enjoy them. But, you know, I've known them most of my life. And so, of course, they're my really, really good friends. You get me? So this is like pure sarcasm. Yeah. So I felt like, yeah, that feels like more, I don't know, more significant than to just call them my monthly visitors, because they're more than just visitors, right? They're my really good friends, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm calling them this way. And they really enjoy their stay, all right? They really enjoy their stay. They don't care about how I feel, but you know, I do my best to deal with them. You know, there's lots of things I can do to make their visits better, right? But you know, I've known them for most of my life, and you know, it's all good, right? They keep me healthy, you know, so they keep me healthy, and I'm just dealing with it, right? Yeah, but they're okay, you know, they're very, very good friends at the end of the day. You get me? Yeah, you get me, okay, yeah. Excuse me. This is where I need to be careful. I'm eating and talking, so that makes me not control my breathing even more. So I'll do my best. Right. I know, right, girlfriend? Unless it's a very significant day, like, I don't know, something that's easy to remember, I would remember things like that. But the first day that he started Play Naver Now show, I didn't remember that. So yeah, because it just wasn't significant for me to remember. But some fans out there, they really remember those things. I don't know why. So I mean, to each their own, you know. And so when I saw it on my feed, I was like, wow, what a coinky dink, you know. So then, yeah, I was like, oh, cool, yeah. So that's it. It's nothing too special today. Just 3,100 days MX anniversary. Exactly 1 week until Hyungwon and Liz. Gihyun's first episode of Naver Now Play. I could have sworn there's something else, but I mean, it's also the number 7, so that's also really nice. So November 7, because I love 7, as you guys know. Yeah, maybe that's why it got me into my OT7 feels, maybe. Yeah, I mean, but anyways. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it, basically it. Yeah, they're technically really sucky friends. I get you, girl, right? But you get me, right? I say it in a very sarcastic way. My very, very, very good friends are here hanging out. And I'm doing okay. As you guys can see, I'm doing okay. And that's why I'm eating all this protein for myself. But I mean, every day we should be eating a lot of protein. We're always losing muscle mass as we get older. So we have to always make sure to eat our protein. And also it helps with your immunity. So I'm not a doctor, okay, but I mean, but in general, protein is just really overall really good for your health. And my mom tells me all the time to eat my protein. So I'm just like, yeah, I know, mom. And so, yeah, so anyways, I'm not a doctor, but I feel pretty sure it's just always good to have a lot of protein in your diet. Yes. So I'm going back on Fatine's comment, like she's busy with work these days, and so I thought to update you guys like how I'm doing with my work. I'm doing okay these days. I'm getting things like pretty, what's the word? I feel like I'm progressing pretty okay these days. It's just when my really good friends are here, it delays me, of course, but I feel overall I'm doing okay. The unboxing things, I don't know. I'm just trying not to think about it because I think that puts more pressure on me when I think about the unboxing things. So for real, let's not have like any goal or any pressure on me about those unboxings. It will happen when it happens, you know? So that's what I'm gonna do, and just prioritize the rest of the things I gotta do concerning work and my personal life. And yeah, when the unboxings happen, will happen at that time. And later this week I gotta do photoism. So if you guys saw, like, Hyungwon has a photoism. I mean, it's so funny, he's doing kind of like the same as what Gion did. I'm just like, huh, interesting. But anyway, so you know, after one guy does it, then the rest follows, you know. So I mean, whatever. But during Hyungwon's Bubble Live, people were asking to Shonu like, oh, are you gonna do a photoism too? And Shonu was like, I don't know if I did do one, but I'll ask the company about it. So it would be nice if Shonu has a photoism thing. I mean, he's not enlisting, as we know, but I mean, they just feel like, you know, since Hyungwon did one, why doesn't Shonu do one? And then maybe they'll ask I am, why don't you have one? So I don't know. So we'll see. Anyways, yeah. So I need to do photoism for some customers. I'm getting some of Hyungwon's and some of Golden Child. So if you guys know about Golden Child, they recently had a comeback, and I have some dedicated Golden Child customers, which is great. And so yeah, so one asked me to get her some photos, and I'm like, yeah, sure. And so it's great that they're all at the same time, so I'll do them all together. And then another thing I should let you guys know, there is one there is one Gion birthday cafe that I saw got posted recently. And the stuff that they are giving at this birthday cafe, those are the type of things I do want concerning Gihyun. So this is the first one that I saw where it's actually something I would want. And so I was thinking I wouldn't go to a Gihyun birthday cafe if no cafe out there was having things that I particularly really want. Like, I'm not gonna go just because it's his birthday. Like, I want to go because at this cafe they have like things that I really would like to have. So like Juhan's birthday cafe, it had things that I really wanted, so that's why I went. And then for Minhyuk, there was one Minhyuk cafe I wanted to go. Honestly, I wanted to go to this one Minhyuk cafe, so I decided on that one, but I wasn't feeling it. If you guys remember during his live, I just didn't feel it. And so it's okay, you know, I have to be in a good mood as well. And so that's why I decided to give up on it. And it's not like I really wanted it, so I felt like it was okay to not go in the end. Now for Gion's birthday cafe, they have stuff that I really do want. I honestly really do want it, but if I'm not in the right mood, I'm not gonna go. Yeah. So yeah, you know, it's just me, you know. If I'm just this kind of person. Like, I do really want to go, but I don't know, there's something yeah, it just depends on my mood. But then again, as you guys know, my really good friends are here, right? My really good friends are here, and so I really think that really is a big factor that makes me want to go out or not. So given when it's Guillaume's birthday, my really good friends will not be here, of course. So I wanna believe I'll be in an okay mood, but who knows, you know? So I don't want to guarantee anything, but yeah, there is a Guillaume birthday cafe I would like to go to. And we'll see. So you guys will see me do an Instagram live if I do go or not. And yeah, and then you guys can see why I wanted to go to this birthday cafe at that time. And I'm thinking, is there anything else I need to do? No, I think that's it. Yeah. So like this month is just my I really got I really got to get things done during this month, you know. So December, I'm going to Japan, and then there's IM Festival, and I'm going to Hong Kong. So all these things I'm doing, it's in the span of 2 weeks, you know. So that's already half of December. I'm like completely busy, you know. So that's why I'm doing my best to really get things done this month. And so that's why I shouldn't be doing this live for a long time. But again, I'm eating dinner, you know, so I'm eating dinner. Let me relax and chat with you guys. And then yeah, and wish me luck that I'll be okay to complete the rest of my other stuff. Fatine, you go eat dinner. And then you'll join back later. All good. So you eat dinner, you know, whether you can chat with me while you're eating. I mean, that's what I'm doing or not. Don't worry. So Fatine, you join whenever you want. Kia's on her cut. As always, you're such a supportive friend. She says, if I do decide to go to the birthday cafe for Gian, she hopes I have fun. I hope so. Why wouldn't I have fun, right? Surely, I hope so. But you know, I have a feeling maybe there's gonna be a lot of fans at this birthday cafe, and that is not fun. But it's okay. I can just get it to go. So I just go there, just get my drink and food that I want, and then the stuff that comes with it, and then I just skedaddle, you know. So it's okay. It's okay. I mean, for Juhan's birthday cafe, if you guys saw my Instagram video of it, yeah, it was all crowded. I couldn't get a table. So yeah, maybe I should just get used to it. Of course, all their cafes will be crowded, of course. So yeah, so it would most likely just be a brief visit, but I'm most looking forward to getting the stuff there. That's most important to me anyway. So yeah, of course I'll have fun. I'll show you guys how it is when I get there, if I go, and yeah. But it's not gonna be on his birthday. Yeah. So his birthday's November 22nd, but I'm sure you guys know this, but there are many K-pop singers born on November 22nd. It's hilarious. Like, that's just so hilarious to me. So anyways, so there are just so many birthday cafes for so many singers during this time. So this birthday cafe I want to go to, it's only available from November 17 to 19, something like that, right? It's very, very ahead of his birthday, right? And so I have a feeling it's because they couldn't book it on his actual birthday because of all these other K-pop singers. So I do think that's interesting. I wouldn't mind going that when it's not actually his birthday, and so hopefully there'll be less people, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it would have been cool to go on his actual birthday, but it's fine. That is early. So yeah. So if I end up going, yeah, it'll be before his birthday. So also FYI about that. Yeah, it's so funny. It's so hilarious. I think, okay, so besides Gion, who else is born November 22nd? Uji from 17, Eunkwang from B2B, Dongwoo from Infinite. That's all I know for sure for now. Yeah, that's all I know for now. But isn't that still so crazy? 4 K-pop singers born on November 22nd. That's crazy, right? So anyways, I'm sure there's more out there because you know, it's a very popular birthday for a reason. You know, I said this before, why it would be a popular birthday. You guys know, right? So I just think it's just hilarious. And yeah, so many K-pop singers born on this day. Hilarious. By the way, I don't know anyone personally. That's the thing. I don't know anyone personally that was born on November 22nd. I had a high school friend. I mean, she's still my friend. She's still my friend. I have a high school friend who's born November 24th. I had a college friend that's born November 26th. I think she's November 26th. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And yes, but regardless, yeah, I don't have many friends born at the end of November. Or at least I never met many people born late November, you know? And so that's why I think it's just crazy. How is it 4 K-pop singers born November 22nd, right? So anyways, these are things I randomly think about. Anyways, funny. Fatine is gonna eat some chicken porridge. That's delicious. Eat chicken along with me. And you don't know what to eat? Well, chicken is really good. Porridge is also really good. I think that's great. Add some vegetables in it, and I think that'll be good. Yeah. So yeah, doesn't it seem like pretty chill? Because MX and 10, they're not active at this time when usually they are. It's kind of weird, right? So yeah, so I think that's also what got me into my MX7 feels, maybe. I mean, you know, because of the anniversary recently, but just in general, yeah, it just makes me think about them since most of them are in the military. And yeah, just I'm really into my MX7 feels these days. So I'll talk about it in 1 second, like what exactly do I mean. But anyways, but Hyungwon is enlisting in 1 week, and so he's for sure gonna have his plushie out soon. And surely there's gonna be MX Season's Greetings, but honestly I'm not sure. Like, if they don't announce it anytime soon, I mean, no, what am I saying? I mean, they could announce it early December and it still be okay. Yeah, so never mind. But it's just most K-pop singers, they're announcing their season's greetings like right now, like right at this moment. Like so many K-pop singers doing season's greetings pre-order right now. Yeah, but still they could announce it in December and it's still okay. But it's just unusual, right? So anyways, I just really wonder, yeah, are they gonna have a season's greetings or not? I don't know. We will wait and see. Yeah. I'm just preparing myself for the more intense conversations in 1 second. I hope you guys don't mind. You know, they're not super intense, but I mean it's you know, it's about MX7. It's a little bit intense, you guys get me? So yeah, but I'll do my best to kind of have a balance. Yeah, I wonder too, what will Hyungwon's plushie look like? I really want to believe it'll be cute. If it's not cute, that's the weirdest thing, right? So for sure I want to believe it's cute. And so far you like Honey's the best. I agree. So far I think Honey's is the cutest so far. Yeah, it's so cute. Maybe because it really looks like him. Maybe that's why I think it's a lot cuter. But again, Ham Shark, Whale Dog, they're all very cute. Yeah. But yeah, just a Tiger Dumpling is... Honestly, yeah, I really think because it really looks like him, I think that's why I just think it's just super cute. I mean, it's also a cute little dumpling. I mean, come on. How is that not cute, you know? So, yeah. Makes me think that. Okay, when you order your last year's season screening, it was around November 20th. And you usually order right when something goes on pre-order. So I'm thinking they might announce it around the same time this year. Really? How come I don't remember? You know, but as you know, Kinsonaka, my memory is really not that great. But but yeah, I still... But no, in the back of my mind, I feel like that's normal too, end of November, now that I think about it. Yeah. Yeah, but I just find it so interesting because most K-pop singers these days are announcing season's greetings. So is Monsta X usually not normal with the other singers? Maybe, maybe. But I don't know why. But I feel like okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I feel like at least the guys would talk about it, right? So I feel like before they announce season's greetings, the guys would usually at least talk about it. It's like, oh yeah, we filmed season's greetings and blah blah blah. We did all this stuff. So I think that made me get the sense of like, oh yeah, they do it early and they tell us. But then I don't remember like when it gets when the pre-order starts. But I always feel like it's always in the back of my mind because they talk about it in like October ish into now. They would always be like, yeah, it's gonna come out soon, blah blah blah. But this year absolutely no one has mentioned it, so no one talking about it, and I'm not even sure if any fans are even asking them about it. But yeah, no one is talking about it, and it's already November 7th. So I think that's what I find unusual now that I think about it, because wouldn't they usually talk about it? But who knows, maybe they just don't want to talk about it, I guess. But yeah, so I still find that unusual. Yeah, so I want to believe this is why I feel weird about it, because like no word about it whatsoever even until now. It's kind of weird. But again, yeah, maybe they don't want to talk about it. That's the thing. So yeah, I don't know. It's just weird, yeah. Oh, get out of here. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. So I have yet to unbox Juhan Tiger. Wait, I thought he was here. Wait. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait. I can't move. Okay. I thought I put Juhan Tiger here. Is he not there? Okay. I think I put him inside somewhere because I didn't open him yet. Okay. But yeah, I have to open that guy soon. But that's good to know. The whole shirt can come off the mini plushie. That's really good to know because I did the unboxing of Whale Dog on Minhyuk's birthday, and that hoodie, just the hood can come off, but the whole shirt can't come off because it's sewn in there. So that's FYI about him. And then Ham Shark, they're like totally connected as hamster and shark, so for sure you can't take it off. But then the big plushie for Ham Shark, you can totally take it out. I don't know if I would prefer that. I'm not sure. And also the thing is, as you know, like we also have the separate dolls, one shark and one hamster. I don't have those here yet because I also didn't unbox those yet either. So one thing at a time. So yeah, so I think I'm okay with it given we do have a separate shark and hamster anyway. So I think it's okay that he can't separate like how the big plushie is. I think I'm okay with that. But I was curious how come for Whale Dog, the hoodie can't completely come off. But it's not terrible, in my opinion, because I don't want to, like, have it crooked or anything. So I'm not totally against the idea that they're stuck together. So if Tiger Dumpling was the same, like, connected to the outer layer and it can't come off, I would have been okay with it. But that's interesting that the whole thing could come off. That's very interesting. So once I'm able to unbox Tiger Dumpling, I shall see for myself, and I can show it to you guys at that time too. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. So she's asked. So Gianzonica asked me, do I think there's no season's greetings this year? I would be very surprised if there's no season's greetings. That's the thing. But I just find it unusual. How come no one is talking about it? Or I wonder at any moment when could they have made the season's greetings. So given Minhyuk left in early April, like did they really film everything before then? But Seonyu wasn't there. So in terms of the timeline, that makes me confused too. Like when exactly could they have done the season's greetings unless they do it without Minhyuk? And it's only the 5 of them, so before Honey and Gion enlisted? But that would mean before July, right? So did they really have time to do? I don't know. I mean, yeah, they could have had time, right? But I don't know. Still, the timeline is really unusual. So either maybe Minhyuk did do it But again, I don't know if that's with the other guys, or maybe this year's season's greetings won't have Minhyuk in it. I don't know. I don't know. So that's really a big question mark. I really wonder if they did do it, and if they did, what exactly did they do, you know? So that's why I was thinking it makes sense they should have solo season's greetings, like one for Shonu, one for Hyungwon, one for Gion, you know. But if they did do it in time before they enlisted, I don't know. I don't know. Or who knows, maybe it's a season's greetings with only three of them, Shonu, Hyungwon, and IM. I don't know. I don't know. So that's the biggest question mark. Either how exactly did they do it, if they did do it, or maybe they just gave up on it and decided to not do it. I don't know. But then the thing is, for sure they wouldn't have 2024. Sorry. They wouldn't have 2025 because everyone would not be here for the next couple of months. So there's no way there could be a 2025 season's greetings, right? So anyways, so many question marks. I'm having a headache just thinking about it. So that's what I mean, is like it's really confusing. And the guys who are not in the military, these guys have not mentioned at all about their season's greetings coming out. So like even Hyungwon, he mentioned about, oh yeah, I have photoism coming out. So he mentioned that before photoism was announced today. So he mentioned that earlier, and then he mentioned about the turtle plush for a while now, and that's gonna come out like any day now. Yeah. And then for the photo book, given they did that all in New York, they actually did say a long time ago, oh yeah, we've been in New York for a long time. We were like filming stuff. And I was like, oh, filming stuff. So I thought they were like filming things for Hyungwon when he enlists, right? So I thought that's what they meant by filming. But turned out they were actually filming a photo book. And I was like, good to know. So you know what I mean? So they would at least mention things, but anything about season's greetings so far, no one has like mentioned anything like that. So it just makes me curious. But I really would like to believe there is a 2024, but I'm also like, maybe there's not, so I'm pretty much open to whatever could be going on. Yeah. It's okay. Don't worry about that. So Gian Undercut apologized to me that she shouldn't have said that because she spoiled me. I mean, I was thinking that in the back of my mind, but it's not a big deal. All right, it's not a big deal. Yeah, it would have been nice that I could have been surprised when I opened it, but it's not a big deal. It's okay. It's okay. Like I'm personally not a fan of people spoiling me for certain things, but like for this, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So don't worry about it. It's okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. She's not sure if the whole shirt could be removed. She knows that you could remove the hoodie, which was most important to you. Oh, okay. So you can see the dumpling head. Okay. So now I don't know exactly. And so yeah. So for Whale Dog, the hoodie does come off, and that surprised me because I didn't think it could come off given his ears are through the hoodie. So I was pleasantly surprised with Whale Dog about that. But yeah, so then with Tiger Dumpling, I wanted to believe maybe the hoodie would come off because Whale Dog could come off. So that's not too much of a spoiler. So that's okay. But yeah, I assume what you meant was like the whole thing could come off. So now I'm not sure. Okay. Don't talk more about it. Okay, don't talk more about it. And so we'll see later once I can unbox it how Tiger Dumpling is. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. So Kianzanarka says, I've seen Monbebs take off Mongo's whole hoodie, but perhaps they cut the thread. So I've seen some people do that before too, but I wasn't sure if that was a big doll or a mini doll. Yeah, I wasn't sure. So anyways, but I only see it briefly, but I'm just like, that's interesting. Except, yeah, I can confirm for sure the mini doll, in his arms, it's sewed in, like for real. So it was sewed in. And so the thing is, yeah, they could take off the hoodie from the mini doll if they cut it as carefully as possible, but I personally wouldn't want to do that. So maybe they did that. Or I was thinking if it's the big doll. So I never I was never able to open a big doll for myself, but even to show you guys. But I do believe it could come off fully off the big doll. Yeah, so yeah, but don't take my word for it. I'm just assuming. But yeah, but it's interesting. Yeah, but I can attest to it. It is sewn in the mini one, yeah, except only his hood can come off. Yeah, girl, Fatine. I did see that tweet briefly. So the thing is, I've seen that happen before. Maybe a year or two ago, there would always be a random monbebe who hates Wano, and so they're most likely a new fan, and they buy an old MX album, and inside would still have Wano's photo card, and they would, for some reason, want to show this publicly of them tearing up his photo card, thinking no one would get angry. So in my opinion, that feels like a monbebe. I feel weird even calling that person a monbebe, but they are at the end of the day. But they just don't know about Wano's history and his history with the group, and they just think that he was just a bad guy in the group. So that disappoints me, that there are fans out there who don't want to look into that and they think that Wano is a bad person. That's very disappointing, but I have to understand that these fans exist who don't want to look into their history and how Wano was in the group before he left, and that I have to accept that many fans out there are like that, and so this is one of them. And so that's why she ripped it up and wanted to show it publicly, thinking this is like okay, and like she thinks other fans will be okay with it. But she learned her lesson now, right? She learned her lesson, and she realized, oh, so many people still do like Wano? Oh, good to know. And then she put an apology. I saw that, and so yeah. But let's focus on the positive though. So Fatine, I don't want to talk too much about it, because we should be ending soon. More like me, I should be ending soon, so I'm gonna try to be more brief now. Oh, what was I gonna say? What was my thought? Yeah, the positive thing about this is that it's really good to know there are still many fans out there who know about Wano, and they know that he's not a bad guy, and they came to his defense when they saw monbebe do that to his photo card. So that makes me really happy. You know, the people out there who still like Wano and support him and defend him. So that's the positive thing I'm gonna take from it. Yeah, that's most important to me. And so I don't know if maybe that got me into my OT7 feels. I don't think so. But when I saw that, I was just like, wow, you know, those fans still exist. But it also made me happy that people defended and, you know, called her out on it, right? So yeah, so anyways, you guys know my ultimate bias is not Gihyun, it's MX7. You guys know this, right? Yeah, so I love MX7 so much, and yeah, but the thing is, as much as I love MX7, each member holds a different place in my heart, of course, okay? Gihyun is always the ultimate member I love, right? And with him, I kind of love Wano and Juhan more than him, but in a different level. You guys know this, right? So it's complicated how I love all 7 of them, but the thing is, like, them together as 7 feels like a puzzle that got completed. And so even though I love some members more than others, if any one of these 7 guys ever come out of this puzzle, any one of them, even, you know, like, as you guys know, I'm not super in love with Hyungwon and Minhyuk, right? But even them, all right, even them, if they are missing from MX7, it doesn't feel like a completed puzzle. And so yeah, them together as a group, these 7 guys, they are just a completed puzzle. And yeah, I really, guys, I'm too much in my MX7 feels these days. So I'll talk about it briefly, and then I will end this powwow at that time. Um, in one of Gion's lives, his hamster was wearing Whale Dog's hoodie. Oh my gosh, really? But it wasn't the big one, it was the small one. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, but as I said, for real, it's Sonnen. For real. Like I felt the thread that connected them. Excuse me. Um yeah, but the big one I assume can fully come off. But like I said, I mean unless they cut it very carefully. Yeah, but I personally would not do that. Gosh, I feel like it would damage the whole doll in some sense. Um yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So yeah, so Ganzanaka feels like they would have taken photos with Minhyuk for season's greetings, even though it was before April. Okay, okay. And then could have done it with Shonu after he came out. Yeah. So yeah, it's possible, but for sure there won't be anything with Minhyuk and Shonu together. That's for sure not gonna happen. So I just wonder how would they have organized it and yeah, we'll see, we'll see. So yeah, I'm really curious, but the only thing that makes sense to me is if each member has their own solo season screenings. I feel like that's the best way to combat this, right? But we'll see, we'll see. Mhm, 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 mhm. Yeah, I know they could apologize, but if it doesn't feel genuine, yeah. But yeah. So I have a feeling this person would apologize. I mean, I think better it's better they do that rather than say like, I'm not gonna listen to you guys, right? So at least she had the decency to want to apologize, but I personally don't think she would change her mind. You guys get what I mean? Is that she most likely would still not support Wano, and she wouldn't want to, that she most likely still feels this way about Wano. So, yeah, it's okay, right? Like I said, I know these fans exist, and we can't change them. And if they want to continue being this way, they should know, like, yeah, if you call yourself a Monbebe, but you hate Wano, like, you need to check yourself, or maybe don't be part of our fandom. In all honesty, I really would like all these bad fans in the fandom to just leave and find a better group that suits you, all right? So yeah, but yeah, who knows? Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree. Like, yeah, I agree because she was behaving just to seek attention. I totally agree. Yeah, totally. Like, why would she want to broadcast that, right? And so she's thinking is not a problem and she wants the attention, exactly, right? And so she's dealing with the consequences, all right? And I'm still glad she got called out for it and it's unacceptable, right? Thank goodness. That everyone agrees to that, right? And so she learned learned it the hard way, and yeah, but I don't expect her to change. I really don't expect that she's gonna be like, oh, I think Wano is a great guy now, please. You just ripped up his photo card and now you think he's a good guy. She's, so that's one thing. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to trust her on, but as long as she knows that what she did was wrong and, get a hard lesson, then all right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kian's undercut. I've been seeing the news about Vix. You are free to talk to me about anything. Don't worry about it. So I've been curious. Every time when I see those Vix news, I've been curious. How do you feel about that? Like, you are a Vix fan, but you're not as into them as before. So, but I still wonder, how do you feel about that? Yeah. Yeah. So the thing about N, I'm not sure what's going on with him. Yeah. Yeah, you'd rather have no comeback than a comeback like this with only three members. And like N says, he's still a member of VIX, but then for some reason he cannot participate in this comeback. And yeah, and then fans were saying how like that's no excuse. There's lots of members who have other side jobs, but they can still do a comeback. Um, Yeah, and then also N is the leader of VIX, right? He's still the leader of VIX, right? So it's very confusing. It's very confusing, and um, so sadly, it's not making N look good at this moment, right? And then yeah, and then Gyeongjanaka saying she doesn't feel excited for this comeback. Yeah, wouldn't it be better if he says, you know, I'm no longer part of VIX anymore? Would that be like more acceptable to have a VIX comeback of only the three of them? If N, like, for real, he's like, yeah, I actually need to retire from VIX now. Like, would that be better? So I wonder, how do you feel about that? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Exactly, 15. Yeah, yeah. I know, 15. I think about that too. I know, I know. That's a deeper conversation another time, but as we know, IM is not with Starship anymore, but he's still with Monster X. So I don't know what kind of deal he made with them, but he's not exactly not with Starship, you get me? Because he can still work under Monster X, but he's under Starship when he works under Monster X. So I guess because of that, they still don't let him talk about Wano. I don't know. Or it could be his choice to not talk about Wano, since he's still part of Monster X, right? Yeah, I know. It confuses me too. And with Sony Music, I wonder if maybe they have some sponsorship from Starship. So like, it makes me think I am really is not really disconnected with Starship. If maybe Starship and Sony Music are kind of like buddies, or like they sponsor each other, you know? So it just makes me wonder. Like, I am technically maybe is not really out of Starship after all. I mean, let's be real. Wano is in Starship, right? He is in Starship. Starship is his boss, but Starship denies that Wano is under their label, right? So now that I think about it this way, maybe IM could be kind of like this. Like, he is part of Starship still, but they just deny that he's part of Starship. You guys get me? Yeah, I just had this thought now. Yeah. So, you know, there could be many things under the surface that we can never know and that we can't see. But thankfully, we do know Wano is in Starship, but it's crazy that they never publicly talk about him being in Starship, right? Yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah, so yeah, there's definitely lots of mystery, and we just have to go with the flow. Yeah, and until honestly, I think there's really no progress at all until all of them leave Starship, right? By the way, did you guys see the news? B2B finally left Cube altogether. Altogether, they left Cube. Congrats on them. I thought maybe they really loved Cube to want to stay there that long, but they finally all left Cube. Good for them, you know, good for them. And so, yeah, just makes me think if Monster X has that plan. Yeah, we wait and see. Lou, your crazy work hours is crazy. So if you want to join me in this morning before you head to the office, hi girlfriend. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. is wild, but I'm hoping I'm gonna wrap up and end soon. So, but Lulu, stay for as long as you want. But I am gonna try my best to wrap up now. Okay. So fan meetings with only the 3 VIX members, and fan calls, right? No, sorry, only fan meetings. Sorry. And joined them in post promoting their new fan club recruitment. Okay. They announced a comeback, and then everyone was thinking finally a comeback with all the members. I see, but no. Suddenly N is not a part of it. I see. Oh wow. Yeah, okay, that's really confusing. Yeah, that's really confusing then. Yeah, that's really confusing. Yeah, yeah, it sucks and it makes you sad. Yeah, it makes me disappointed. Um, yeah, yeah, that's really disappointing. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not their fan, so I don't know how exactly to feel about it. But I can sympathize at least. Like, yeah, that really sucks. Like, it N has been showing he is still part of VIX, but then suddenly it's their first comeback after a long time, and he says he's not going to be a part of it, and the reason for it is just not really a legit reason in my opinion. Um, okay. I don't know. I don't know. So all that matters is how the fans feel about it. So, if the fans want to support it or not, it's up to us, up to you guys. Maybe for each member, like their biased fans will for sure support it, right? So just go about that. But then, yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. That's one where I can only relate to it once it actually happens to me. So it's yeah, at this moment I can't imagine how I could really feel about it. But I just think it sucks for sure. Yeah, but I'll have a look out for their comeback and see how it goes and hope it'll be okay. Yes, yes, he's always being denied since he left Monster X. I know, 15. Yeah, so yeah, it's crazy, right? Yeah. So this is not a tea session. It feels like a tea session, but it's actually a powwow. So I call it a powwow because it's just it's just me like kind of venting. So that's number one. So I can't say it's tea chatting. It's venting, but also I just want it to be brief. So it's not really like gossip chatting. So tea chatting is more like gossiping, but we're not gossiping. This is just me just to have a brief powwow, right? And just let it out, and then I'll see you guys on the flip side whenever I'm down for another powwow, or when I can do a super long live. Yeah, yeah. No, 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 yeah. So the topics are like kind of jumping all over the place. We're talking about VIX and Wano, and I'm gonna talk briefly about my OT7 feels, and that's it. I think that's all we'll talk about. And then I gotta wrap it up. Okay, okay. So Lulu, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Yeah, so I am still living in the dorm. So actually, I'm not sure about that anymore. So I am posted a video on Bubble, and I assume it's his house. I don't know. Not his house. What I mean by I assume it's where he lives in Seoul. I mean to say like that. I assume this is where he lives in Seoul, and that place he showed to us, it was like his kitchen area. So he was showing us him cooking his food. That kitchen area is not from their regular dorm. So like the non-snoring dorm, snoring dorm, they do not have a kitchen that looks like that. So he's in a new house, guys. I feel 99% sure that yeah, those two dorms do not have a kitchen that looks like that. So I'm assuming he's living there though. Maybe he's at another house, but that's also my assumption as well, that he's living there. I mean, he looks like he's pretty comfortable there, but I don't know. So for now, based on that video he showed us, I'm honestly thinking he's not living in the snoring or even the non-snoring dorm anymore. He could be in his own house now, but he could have roommates that we don't know. We don't know. And to this day, I still don't know where is Hyungwon. So for sure, Seonyu is in the non-snoring dorm. I don't know why, but he is living there for some reason. But Hyungwon, he has not mentioned or talked about where he lives or even showed to us. And as we've seen with Hyungwon and Seonyu, when they go to schedule together, when they go back home, they're in two separate cars, assuming because they must be living in two different places. So guys, I don't want to think about it, but I do think it's interesting to just have on your mind. All right, we don't know the answer, but that's all I can conclude for now about their living arrangements and what they've shown to us so far. Yeah, seems like everyone is living maybe separately. I mean, given Hyungwon is enlisting soon, he doesn't need a permanent, you know, he doesn't need to stay in the dorm anymore. So the same goes with Minhyuk, Gihyun, and Juhan. They don't live in the dorm anymore because most of the time they'll be working in the military and living there and stuff, you know. So Hyungwon, wherever he's living in, it's only temporary, right? And yeah, so we technically don't need to know where he lives. He's gonna be moving out soon. So the only guys left, which is Shonu and I am. Yeah, I would have assumed they would be living together, but now I don't think so, based on that recent I am video. Yeah, but I mean, given Shonu and I am are not working together, you know, technically, you guys get me, and also they're technically not in the same company, right? So I think it also makes sense. They technically don't need to live together, right? So yeah, it makes me feel like they are living separately. And then Wano. Honestly, I wonder if Wano could be living together with them. We don't know. We don't know. Yeah, because as social service worker, you know, they basically go back home every single day. So they are not like a regular military soldier. We don't know, but we do know Wano had his own house. Yeah, but I don't know if he's still living there. I don't know, because he goes to his mom's house often. So I do wonder why. Yeah. Just curious things. And you saw a tweet that Wano sees his musical buddies regularly. So I need to see the Korean on it, but from what I gather, is that they talk to each other often, but I don't know if they hang out often. Given Wano is busy working and his other musical buddies are busy doing other stuff too, right? So I think they communicate often, but I don't think they're hanging out often. Because that honestly doesn't make sense to me, right? So I think it's good they talk often. And so yeah, so he's a golden child member, Ju-chan. So I did see briefly someone translated what he wrote, but I didn't see the Korean for it. But he said, you know, he would ask Wano, hey, what are you doing today? And then Wano would respond, I'm at home. And then Ju-chan would say, what are you doing at home? And then Wano would say, I'm drinking coffee. So it's very funny. Wano is also very vague with his friends. So that also makes me think maybe Wano really is staying home most of the time, and that's why no one sees him in public, right? So I'm also thinking that too, like he's not hanging out outside often, but he's just communicating often with his buddies. That's my assumption for now. Yeah. Oh, okay, you want B2B to do just like Icon. You know, yeah, that, okay, yeah, good for B2B, yeah. Right. So Lulu, the thing with Ilhoon, so Ilhoon of B2B, but then he left because of, I don't know what to call it, but I need to remember the details, so I actually don't wanna say facts, because honestly I'm not sure about the details, but I could have sworn he did get found guilty. That he was found guilty of doing drugs, right? But correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I remember. And so because of that, it's really hard to come back from a situation like that you actually did do drugs and you're paying the consequences for it, right? But that's really, really hard to come back as a singer if you've been proven guilty of it. So I don't know if B2B will want to reunite with him. Like I want to believe they're still friends, but I honestly don't know if they would reunite with him, because that will bring down the reputation of everyone. That's the thing, sadly. So I don't know. That's a really, really difficult topic, sadly. Yeah, but that's from my understanding, like he sadly did do drugs, right? So that's really unfortunate. Like, you know, I just wonder why. Like, you know, it's illegal in this country. Why even do it? You know, but yeah. Okay. So N actually didn't give a reason. Okay. I see. That sucks. Okay. It didn't sound like he sees himself as a leader. Okay, as Vix's leader. Okay, okay, but that's your opinion. Okay, okay. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, that's even more disappointing that he actually didn't even give a reason. He just apologized. Okay. That really sucks. Yeah, so that makes it even worse. Yeah. Man, that really sucks. Okay. Okay, okay. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, so we're getting into all these like, you know, it's so uncomfortable knowing that so many K-pop groups have members that had to leave. I personally think Monsta X is a really really different case, but yeah, it's really sad that there are many groups that deal with this. So yeah, so the thing is oh, so B2B would have no problem signing up with an international label. Yeah, yeah. Perhaps IM has a studio somewhere else where there's also a kitchen. It's possible. I'm so sorry. It's possible, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure because that kitchen doesn't look like it's part of his studio. Like it actually looked like a house, in my opinion. So like, his work studio, it's at least what we saw recently is that he's still in that same work studio for like, he's been in there for like years. So that's years of him being in his work studio. And yeah, so based on how his work studio looks like, and then based on that video of when he was in the kitchen, they don't look related to me. That's what I mean by like that kitchen legit looks like it's part of a house. So yeah, that's my opinion, but of course I could be wrong, of course, but I'm just really judging by how they look like it's hard for me to believe if that kitchen really is in his work studio. So for now, I don't think so. But also because the way that he was dressed when he was in that kitchen, it like I don't think he would dress that comfortably in his work studio. Like he really felt like he was in his house. But again, yeah, just me based on my observation. But again, it's not bad if he is living separately, which I think makes sense. He could be living separately from Shonu. I think that's not a bad thing, but after seeing that video of him in the kitchen, that makes me believe now, oh, maybe for real he is living separately. Yeah, so the thing is with Ravi, yeah, he wouldn't have a chance to go back to VIX because of his issues. Like his is not drug related, but that's a really, 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 really serious thing he did. So yeah, it's just very disappointing. Like why they thought they could do these things and not get caught. That's so 1 second, so sorry. I didn't realize the piano music is done, so I wanted to finish before that piano music was done, so that's I'm a little okay, we have to go soon, guys. Okay, so so sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna try to wrap up, guys. Okay. But yeah, so just FYI about Wano's case. I mean, he's still doing music, as we know, guys. He did nothing wrong. He was found innocent. Legit, nothing wrong happened to him. But why Starship still treats him like a criminal? But, right? But he's still doing music. You know, he's still doing music. So he clearly could return to... Yeah, he could, but I don't know if they really want to. Like, I understand. But yeah, I'll talk about my OT7 feels wrapping things up at that time. So Shonyu talked about IM in a way that he was living with him. So far, I've never seen him say anything like that, but if you could like refer to me what it was, I can let you know what I think of how he said it. Yeah, and I don't know what's going on with Hongbin, but I assume, like, I don't know, with Hongbin is a very difficult situation too, but I think sadly he just has to I don't know, like with what these people did, like again, the drug thing is very serious. What Ravi did is very serious. What with Hongbin, it just ruined his reputation. He technically didn't do anything legally wrong, but sadly his reputation was ruined from what he did, right? So I think that's really hard to bring back your reputation, because what's done is done, you know? And if people can look past it or forgive it, that would be nice. But I think what he did is not something that could be easily seen past, right? Interesting. Okay. So yeah, so you guys feel like they are living together. Yeah. In the Shonweo video? So Shonweo, but that was like months ago. So what do you mean by that? So excuse me. So I think you guys are assuming they could be living together, because we know for sure Shonu is in the non-snoring dorm, right? And we know I.M. was living there, but we don't know if he is still living there. That's the thing. Yeah, so that's the thing. So I've always found it curious how come Shonu doesn't mention about his roommates or anything, or talks about, nothing so far from what I've seen. He hasn't really said or done anything where it feels like I.M. is living with him. Yeah. And in hindsight, I mean, I don't think I.M. mentions about him living whatever and that Shonu is there. So far, I haven't heard anything like that. But then again, they could be just not talking about it. That's the thing. Yeah, but the what is the truth? I don't know. So I'm just going by what I'm seeing so far, and that for sure, I.M.'s kitchen that he showed to us is definitely not in the non-snoring dorm. That's for sure. So it's just interesting. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not saying that's not impossible. This kitchen that he was in could be elsewhere. It might not be his home. I don't know. That is true. But for now, it really seems like that was his home. It felt like it to me. But again, I'm just going by my feeling. Yeah. But I'm not saying that I'm right. But it just really seemed like he was in his house. Yeah. Yeah, Lulu, I think your theory of him working at nights might be true too. Yeah. And yeah, he's giving answers like Shawnee, yeah. Yeah, so there were some actors that took drugs and made a comeback. Who are they? So those actors that did make a comeback, I want to assume they're not very popular, but let me know who are they. If they are popular, I would I would be very surprised if that's the case. And yeah, so G Dragon. So the thing is, I thought it was I thought that he was sorry. So I thought with G Dragon that there was evidence he was doing it, so that's why he got brought into questioning. That's what I thought this whole entire time. But of course the media, display information inaccurately, right? So it turned out there was no evidence at all, absolutely nothing, just someone accusing him, but there was no evidence. So G Dragon went to the police voluntarily. So they didn't call him in, he went voluntarily, being like, yo, this is not true, and I'm coming to prove it. This is BS, and so that's why he did that. Not because he was called in. So he had zero evidence, but he wanted to go to be like, let me answer all your questions. Go ahead, do tests on me. Let me go through everything. And so yeah, when I found out that was the case, I was like, wow. So who the heck was the one accusing him with no evidence? But that technically what was happening to Wano. So what's going on with G Dragon right now is what happened to Wano. So when I was seeing all this happen to G Dragon, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me, right? And so surely G Dragon will be okay if he is 100%. You did not take any drugs, G Dragon. I really hope not, so I really hope that he for sure did not take any drugs, and that's why he's doing all this. But yeah, it seems like yeah, someone's trying to blackmail him, maybe, or wanting to take him down for some reason. Just like what happened to Wano. So yeah, this happens, and that's why the heck Starship did not back up Wano, as you guys know. So yeah, it's just interesting to see this situation happen to like a way bigger singer, to G Dragon, and seeing how this is all playing out. And this is almost exactly what happened to Wano. So yeah. Right. So I don't really know that guy, Lee Sun-kyun, is that his name? So I don't really know him, but I think he was in like a popular thing, but I'm not sure about him. So his came out negative, and then look at his reputation. Right. So I'm still unclear about all his thing as well, but I think he admitted that he went somewhere where people there were doing drugs. So his case is really, really confusing, and I don't know all the details, but I think unless he's proven 100% innocent, then he should be okay. But all the things I'm seeing so far about him is that he actually admitted to like being in places that drugs were there or something, and so that's already not gonna be good so far on him. So yeah, just we'll see. Okay, so yeah, tell me about that later. Right. The cancel culture is really, really bad. Yeah, really, really bad. Yeah, the thing is, I thought someone said there was evidence of him doing drugs, and so that's why I felt like G Dragon was gonna be in really big trouble now if, yeah, there's evidence of him doing it. But then when I found out there's actually zero evidence, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me, So it's it really sucks. But G Dragon said at when he was at the police station and there was press around him, and he was okay to answer questions, because he wants to be like, hey guys, I'm really not doing drugs, and so that's why he voluntarily as well talking to the press. So he said to the press that that this happens because he's a celebrity. Like he knows that this is like he's not disappointed at this happening even though there's zero evidence, but he was like, I know that this could happen because I'm a celebrity. So he is like very what's the word, I really admire him that he understands like this is bound to happen as a celebrity. Like people will accuse you of things like this even with no evidence, and then it will blow up, which it did. And so that's why he's like, I have to go about it this way, and that's why I voluntarily come here, and that's why I'm talking to the press, like and he actually said like, don't worry, it like things will turn out okay. Like he wants, not that he wants to, like it, he is clearly showing to us that surely he has never taken drugs in his life. I really hope so, but that's why he's doing all this, right? So I really hope, yeah, he really is never took drugs in his life, and that's all that matters. And hopefully he will come out of this with a good reputation, right? So sometimes these things has a silver lining, right? Like whether this could be planted or not, but yeah, the silver lining is that he could be seen a lot better after he clearly is shown that he's never taken drugs all his life. So so yeah, I know what I am made was so gross. I know. So you saw it? Yeah. Fried egg with butter and soy sauce. Yeah. So that is some Korean people like it. Like we've seen them make it in that baby series, but the way he made it just really did not seem healthy. But he said he doesn't eat that often, so I'm like, okay, thank goodness. But the way he made it, yeah, it did not look appetizing. I agree. Yeah. Angela, hi girlfriend. Ju Jihoon and Ha Chungwoo. They sound familiar, but I do not think they're super popular. They returned to the screens after a few years of silence. Yeah. That usually happens after you've had a scandal or whatever. It could be you just disappear for a few years, and then you come back, and I think usually you're okay, but you're not like super popular. And I think with those two names, if I remember correctly, they're still not super popular, but good for them if they could still make movies. But I do want to assume they're not like super up there because of what happened to them. Okay, so this was an MX channel. Okay, so Sean got interviewed during the snack. Okay, okay, so I did see this one. Yeah, yeah. And he says he has 2 boxes of a certain snack at home, and Ian will just take his snack. Oh, okay, okay, okay. And so to her, that implied that they still live together. So, okay, so I remember that part. But wasn't it like a question of like, you know, let's go watch that. Let's go watch that, and then I'll give you guys my opinion of how I interpret what he meant by that. Where was it? Somewhere. Wait, was it? Wait. No, it was somewhere here. Yeah, yeah.
어떤 리듬 타고 이런 것들 그냥 하면 되긴 하지만 그 분위기에 맞게 하는 그런 게 좀 어려울 때가 있네요. 신나 보이지 않았나요? 아닌가요? 아니 말고 다른 거 하려고 하지 말고 그냥 많이 웃자 생각했어요. 열심히 웃었어요. 성공. 뺏어 먹는 건가?
Okay. So yeah, so he gets asked this, all right? So he's just talking about random things, but then they ask him here, when you're eating your snacks, which member like steals from you the most? So while you're eating a snack, who steals from you the most? So this is not implying they're at home. So he gets asked this, and he says I am, but okay. So it's,
장균이 뺏어간다기보다 그냥 가져갈 것 같아.
So that question in itself is just asking when you have snacks, and then who steals from you the most, but that doesn't mean he's at home. So I think when I was reading and hearing, yeah. So anyways, yeah. So I never thought they were talking about home. I thought they meant like anywhere. So when you're eating snacks, who steals from you the most? And so yeah, and it's I am. Yeah, but I don't think there's anything about that to say that he was at home, because the question is also like which member. So out of all the members, what member is the one that steals from you the most? So he could be saying anyone, and so does that automatically mean whatever member he says lives with him? Yeah, so that doesn't make sense. Yeah. So that doesn't mean anything of who's living with him. So just in general, when he's eating a snack, which member out of all the members, which member steals from you the most is I am. And that's it. But funnily, he says, you know, but he's not really stealing. So Seonu says I am is not really stealing. He's just taking it. So I don't know the difference. Even in Korean, I don't think that really makes sense either. But he doesn't feel like I am is really stealing. He's just like I am is just he's taking it because he just feels like it's just food for everyone. I think that's the interpretation, is that I am feels like it's food for everyone, so he just takes it. So I am is also interpreting as like it doesn't feel like I am is really stealing it in like a bad way. So I feel like Seonu says it that way, and as in like I am doesn't have bad intentions. That's what I feel like from it. Like he just takes the snack when he feels like it, assuming that it's for everyone. That's also my feeling on why Seonu said it that way. So yeah. And then after that, then it changes to a different question. Okay, wait. And then the next question is you know, because sorry, Sean, but the next question is like, so I am is just taking it. So then this question is like, so in your salad, the chicken breast, is it like taking it like that? So it's not really stealing it, but it's just like taking it. I don't know. That also doesn't really make sense to me. So but then Seonu answers.
집에 2박스 있는데 주면 되죠.
So he said at home I have 2 boxes of this. Is it the salad or the chips? So
나는 집에 2박스 있는데.
Okay. So given the question is about, yeah, is it like him taking your chicken breast from your salad? Yeah, this is when context is really hard for me to get in Korean, but I want to assume, because he says 2 boxes. No, that could also be like salad. So salad could be in boxes too. No, but I want to safely assume he's talking about the chips. Because the original question is about so the original question was just snack. No, so it's not talking about the chips at all. Okay, so the original question was like, when you're eating a snack, which member steals from you the most? And then he answers, right, I am, right? And then
당연히 뺏어갔는데 그냥 가져갈 것 같아.
yeah, but then asking him, is it like taking chicken breast from a salad?
나는 집
And he says, I have 2 boxes at home. Maybe he doesn't say what it is. So I want to assume he's talking about the salad. You know, how does the English subtitle say it? Let me see. Yeah, see, I have only 2 boxes at home. Yeah, who takes away snacks from? Yeah, so that's the question in Korean as well. It's just saying a snack. So not talking about this chip, just when you're eating a snack, who steals from you the most?
당근이 뺏어갔는데 그냥 가져갈 것 같아.
He just gets it? My interpretation is like he doesn't steal it, he just gets it. Wait. That's what they said. He doesn't steal it, he just takes it. Okay, but they don't say steal. Okay, but you guys get my interpretation, right? Okay, but just their translation. Okay. Yeah, like taking chicken breast inside the salad. Right.
나는 집에 2박스.
I have 2 boxes at home. Okay. So yeah, the English subtitles don't help me. So okay, I'm going to assume he might be. Okay, let me hear the whole thing. 1 second.
주면 되죠. 싹싹 먹어요.
Okay, and then this changed to a different question, so I was wondering if it would be related, but they're not. Okay. Oh my gosh. Man, what could he be talking about? But yeah, the English subtitles don't give us the subject either. So, So whatever the food is, all right? So let's not say what the food is, because that's for real, we don't know. Not even the English subtitles know. So he said, I have 2 boxes at home. We don't know what kind of food he's talking about. So he has 2 boxes at home, and then I can just give it. So given from the question, is it like taking chicken from a salad? So he's saying like that is like, I have a lot at home. I have a lot at home, so people don't have to steal from me. I can just give it. That's what he's saying. But anything that was said here does not imply I am lives with him. Do you get me, girlfriend? I hope you get me. So when maybe when you're reading the English subtitles, could be confusing, that I think about, because it definitely confused me too. But he's talking about 2 separate things. Okay, that's the thing. So when the 2 boxes he has at home and then the I am question, they are definitely not related. Okay. I hope. Let me see it all the way through in English. Let me see how they do it. Let me see.
열심히 웃었습니다. 성공. 뺏어먹는 것. 당근이. 당근이 뺏어갔는데 그냥 가져갈 것 같아. 나는 집에 2박스 있는데 주면 되죠.
Okay.
싹싹 먹어.
Okay, so I do think that could be interpreted that way when you're only reading it in English. Yeah. Definitely feels different when reading it in Korean, or understanding Korean. That's what I mean. Okay, yeah. I see what you mean, girlfriend. That could be confusing. When you were reading it in English. Okay. Yeah. So the thing is, giving the example of the salad, so like, why did they ask him, is it like taking chicken breast from a salad? And then for some reason Shonu says, I have 2 boxes at home. But what food are you talking about? But given he says boxes, that's why I'm a little bit, I feel more inclined that he means he's talking about his snacks, you know? So not exactly the salad, because the salad was an example to give as the question as like, oh, what do you mean? Like, you know, I am doesn't steal from you and he just takes it, you know? So that was given as an example. So I want to believe Shonu is meaning I have lots of snacks at home. I have 2 boxes of lots of snacks at home. So if anyone wants to, so he's basically saying like people don't need to steal from me. I can just give it to you. So that's what he means by that. But I definitely don't see a correlation of I am living with him based on what he just said. Okay, I hope everyone understood that. So I've been saying I need to wrap up. I don't know when I'm gonna be wrapping up, but we are gonna try as soon as possible. Okay, so 1 second. 1 second. Yeah. So now I'm reading the comments from where I left off, and so Gian's Undercuts just says there, which is before I interpreted everything. She said, or I could have misunderstood or the translation was misleading. Definitely, when I was reading the English subtitles, I felt like was misleading when I personally was reading it, but in Korean makes sense to me, you know. So yeah. So I can understand. Some, you know, the English subtitles are not perfect, as we know, but the thing is, translating from Korean to English is always very tricky. That's why I don't like translating, because I can't say I'm 100% accurate, you know. But in my opinion, I didn't feel there was anything he said there about I am living with him. Yeah. Oh, he was in Parasite. Okay, I have not seen Parasite, and I honestly don't plan to. So just remember this about me. Okay, he's married to an actress. Okay, he went to the hostess club. Oh no. Okay. Really? Okay. Yeah, they may have been entertaining VIPs. It always disappoints me when these celebrities like do things that could damage their reputation, because your career is based on your reputation. So I would like to believe they would, you know, be as careful as possible. But you know, we're all human at the end of the day, which I understand. But it's always sad to see, because you know your career is based on your reputation, and yeah, so that's really sad. Yeah, sad. Okay, so this guy Ju Ji-hoon was in the Netflix zombie drama. Okay. He probably cannot promote domestically on regular TV, maybe, but Netflix promotes on YouTube anyway. Okay, interesting. So yeah, that name sounds familiar to me, but I can't say I've seen or heard of him often. That's the thing. So yeah, I wonder if this is the guy that I am remembering, but I do believe, because of what he went through, that he cannot be a big name in Korea, now that I think about it. Yeah, but internationally, yeah, he should be okay. Yeah. Right. So Kianzanaka, he does not talk about being at home and that Iams takes a snack at home. Yeah. So he does not say exactly like that. Is home run ball in the box? Yeah. Home run ball is a snack, a Korean snack like thing. So that's it's not a legit box, but I would say that's like a box, if you get me. It is a box, but it's not a legit box. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So anyways, yeah. So I personally gave my interpretation of what he said, and I always need to say this. I could be wrong. Of course, I could be wrong. But yeah, just from what I heard from him, and also reading the subtitles, like nothing he said made me think that I am lives with him. He just was saying only general things. Yeah, and he mentioned about him having 2 boxes at home. It's just because he's just saying, oh yeah, I have all these snacks at home, so like people don't need to steal it from me. So he's like giving like that general example, but that does not relate to I am living with him when he said that. Yeah. So anyways, that's interesting. That's definitely interesting. But as of right now, I still have yet to really see or hear of anything that Seonu and I.M are living together. Like, you would think they would mention each other, right? It's like, you would think they would say something if they are living together, but so far, I've never heard or seen anything like that. And then seeing I.M.'s kitchen made me think, I don't think they're living together. But again, it's not a big deal. So I hope it's not seen as a bad thing if they're not living together. It's really not a bad thing. I really feel like it actually makes sense that they're not living together. So let's save that for next time, because I powwows need to be short, but of course I don't make it short. Okay, so 1 second. Yeah, but I do hope they let us know their living situations eventually. Yeah, don't worry about the detour. I actually appreciate all the conversations we have, especially giving my interpretation of what he said, because you would have been thinking they live together based on this, but actually that's not how I interpret it, that conversation. So it's all good. Hope to see you guys next time. That's right. Sorry, I am also not able to read well. Okay, so happy to see you guys today, but also hope to see you guys next time. Bye and take care. Yes. So I wanted to just kind of give my OT7 feels, but I wish I could see something OT7 that's not copyright, but there's not. So for now, I just feel like I need to change this. What out there's OT7 that's not copyrighted? Unless maybe I could see a fan cam. I think that's okay. So I've been watching a lot of OT7 stuff, like their last concert together. I've been watching a lot of these because I'm too much in my feels. Ugh, I was really happy when they performed Hero. So 1 second, let me just I don't where can I see like all 7 of them? That's the thing. Maybe. Oh, I mean, Juhan is fine too. Okay, it's fine. Okay. So it's been happening ever since, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. But I'm always my MX7 feels, always. But it's definitely been a lot stronger these days, where I'm just like, I really miss them. So I'm just like, I really miss them. So how should I go through this missing them? Let me watch their old stuff. Now the thing is, I try to avoid watching their old stuff because it would usually make me sad. Of course it would. Why wouldn't it, right? So it would usually make me sad. But for some reason these days, I'm really too much in my MX7 feels that I'm like, I think I'm okay to watch it. And it makes me sad. It's okay. Because for some reason I really want to watch it. So I started watching their MX7 stuff, and yeah, I feel sad, but I feel happy at the same time. So it's really confusing me, but I am so I'm sad because I miss those days, and sad that I don't know when's the next time I would ever see MX7 again, right? So that's why it makes me sad. But then what makes me happy seeing this is that those were such good memories of when I saw them in concert during that short time I was their fan until 1O left. I feel always so grateful to myself that I saw them as much as I could during that time, because I of course saw them on both days for their Seoul concert. Like during those times it was a lot easier to get a ticket, thank goodness, but I still bought it second hand, but I felt it was at a reasonable price, so it was still tough to get a ticket, but at least I was able to buy it second hand and I didn't get scammed or anything. So that was the only way I was able to see their Seoul concert for 2 days. And then because I'm like so in love with them, and I think the We Are Here concert is just so amazing, I decided, I'm gonna go see them in Thailand. So like that was the first country they went to after Korea, was Thailand. And so I've never been to Thailand before, but I'm like, hey, let me see if I could even get a concert ticket. And if I do, I'm going to Thailand. So I tried to get a ticket on at the time tickets were being sold for the Thailand concert, and I miraculously got a ticket. Like, it's not even a bad ticket, it's a really good seat ticket. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Okay, I guess I'm going to Thailand. So that was a very spontaneous trip of me going to Thailand because of Monster X. But thankfully, when I told my mom, like, Mom, I'm sorry, but I have to go to Thailand for a concert. It was so embarrassing. But she said, I don't want you to go alone. I'm going to go with you. I'm like, okay, Mom, if you don't mind. She didn't go with me to the MX concert. I sadly couldn't get a second ticket, and at that point it was way too expensive, and I'm like, Mom, it's okay. And so but still, she still came with me to Thailand, and Thailand is not the best country in my opinion to visit. Sorry, for me visiting as a tourist, I wasn't super into Thailand, but I'll save that story for next time. So anyways, I go to Thailand to see their concert there. It was great. That was the only thing I liked about my Thailand trip, and also hanging out with my mom. It was great. And so after that, I'm like, should I go see them at another city? I was really so crazy. All right. So I was really considering what's the next city I should go to see their concert again. And I decided, Europe and USA, it was just going to be way too expensive. And yeah, I decided, yeah, it's not worth that much money to go see them again. But at the end of the We Are Here World Tour, they ended in Osaka. And so for Osaka, I'm like, that's really easy for me to get to. And also, I had to join the Japan fan club to try to get a ticket. So long story short, I was too obsessed with them, okay? And I'm still obsessed with them, let's be real, okay? So I was really, really too much obsessed with them, and I thankfully was able to go see them in Osaka, and for 2 days. So they did 2 days in Osaka, and I luckily was able to see them on both days. So anyways, I will get more details about this another time. And so those are my only experiences of seeing the OT7 concerts. And the last time I saw them perform as 7 was that Osaka concert day 2. So that was the last time to see them, because that happened early September, and that was the last city of the world tour. So yeah, so that was my last time seeing them at 7. Except technically, I saw them at a music show during Follow era right before 10 left. So that technically was my last time seeing them as OT7, but it wasn't a concert, So this We Are Here concert in Osaka, that was my last time seeing them in concert as 7. And I'm just in my feels. I'm like, so I'm watching like fan cams of all these concerts, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And yeah, I even saw the DVD, the We Are Here in Seoul. So I'm just too much in my feelings, and I'm just like, I don't know if this is helping me. So I've been like kind of been in this mode, and so I don't think I'm over it yet, but I hope to be over it soon, and then I'll have another powwow later. And so I'm just updating. Just as of right now, I'm still too emotional, too many things going on, and I gotta focus on my work. Why is it already 9 p.m.? Okay, so anyways, I gotta go. So that's just briefly just me not feeling great, and I'm kind of making myself feel worse watching OT7 stuff, but I'm okay. I'll get through it eventually. Yeah, I need some powwows later, but for sure I can't, what's the word? I can't get over it yet. So this is just like a prologue of what I'm going through. Yeah. And actually I thought of this to myself, is that, that was the last concert I've seen of MX at all. So this Osaka concert in 2019. And ever since then, because of COVID and, hard to like go see them at concerts because of COVID, blah, blah. And as you guys know, I could never get my own ticket to go see them in concert recently. But I thought about this. Maybe it's meant to be, because I don't know if I honestly could feel that same joy and happiness that I had watching them perform as 7 versus seeing them now, as 6, 5, even 1. It's not the same for me. So it just makes me think maybe that's why, not that's why, maybe I just feel like it's meant to be that I have yet to see them in concert ever since 10 left. And it makes me think, I wouldn't mind waiting forever if it means the next concert I see of Monster X would be when it's all 7 of them, wouldn't that be amazing? So I just had that thought in me. Like, why am I so sad I can't see them in concert anymore these days when they're not even 7, you know? So it just made me think, like, I shouldn't be too bummed about not being able to see them anymore, and it would be most important to me, if ever, whenever, I hope, that the next time they do a concert and it's all 7 of them, I will do whatever it takes to go see that concert. Not whatever. Okay, but I mean, I'll do my best to really try to get a ticket to that concert, and hopefully I can. I mean, as you guys know, I got a ticket to Infinite. I'm pretty sure it was harder to get a ticket for Infinite than it is for Monster X. I feel pretty sure, right? So I want to believe the luck is in me. I sure hope so, but maybe it's just not my destiny yet. So my destiny for my next MX concert might be not until all 7 returns. I just wonder. So that just made me think, like, it's not super bad that I have yet to see them in concert ever since 1O left. So I'm just thinking like this all the time, and I'm in my feels, and once I'm over it, I'll tell you guys next time. But I don't know, these days I'm just really too much into my MX7 feels, and then I'm thinking the next Pow Wow I just want us to, like, enjoy all these MX7 content. Like, I'm thinking that for the next one. And so just FYI, okay, so the next time when I need a Pow Wow, it will most likely be about MX7. So that's why I just wanted to mention this for now, because this is surely not the last time when I need a Pow Wow over MX7. All right, so that's it. Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh, Fatine, yeah, Fatine. You know, I always appreciate that you guys remember these things, because I honestly don't know if you guys do remember them. But yeah, my great moment with I Am at the fan sign. Yeah. So Fatine, that's another thing as well. I mean, I mention this all the time. If I never met them, I never would have been their fan. So the whole reason I'm a Monbebe in front of you guys is because I was able to meet them at a fan sign. If that never happened to me, I feel pretty sure I wouldn't be their fan. So I'm also very, very grateful that I was able to win into their fan signs, and that made me become their fan. And that great moment I had with I Am, I mean, that again, like, you know, that meant a lot in a lot of things, as you know, Fatine, right? So I have so many things with Monster X, not only with their concerts, yeah, and so that's another Pow Wow time. And so yeah, the reason why I love them so much is lots of layers of meaningful things that happened to me with Monster X. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the famous Osaka V Live. No. So Lulu, because you weren't a fan at the time. So when I went to go see them at their Osaka concert, that was not when they did that infamous live. So that infamous live they did, I think it was in 2017. And so the Osaka concert I went to was in 2019. If I remember correctly, I think that infamous Osaka V Live was 2017. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know for sure it was in 2019. 2017 or 2018. It could have been 2018 too. But for some reason, I feel like it was before that, 2017. Because I was their fan in 2018. So I feel like that happened before I was their fan. Yeah. So that makes me feel like it was 2017. Yeah. But again, correct me if I'm wrong. We could talk about that next time. Yes. At least we could see some of this concert footage on YouTube. Yeah. So I've been seeing things like that. Yeah. We can, yeah. So I was thinking exactly, like, here's one video for example, we can see. But again, I'm a little bit afraid of copyright. But then again, because it's on YouTube, it should be okay. But I'm a little bit afraid. So I'm thinking it's more safe if I find fan cam. So it won't be good quality because it's a fan cam. But I'm thinking, yeah, we could enjoy some MX7 moments through fan cams or things that I feel like won't block me. Yeah. Lou, that's very exciting. You're gonna come to Korea during Wano's comeback. when he's out of the military, and for Weenie FanCon. Very exciting. Very exciting. Okay. Okay. I'll be waiting for you. Wano will be waiting for you. Okay. You never got to see that Infamous V live. Okay. So I feel pretty sure it's on YouTube. Let me find it. Let me find it, and maybe we can enjoy that as one of our OT7 content stuff. I feel like it's on YouTube. So let me try to look for it, and then we can enjoy it next time. Yeah. So anyways, thanks for this. Sadly, this was a long powwow, but in all honesty, 2 hours is actually maybe short for me, maybe, but a powwow I was hoping was only gonna be an hour. But let's be real, how can I ever do short lives anymore? But I knew, I had a feeling, man, if this goes over an hour, but it's okay. So we end at 2 hours. It's perfectly fine, and I will improve the future powwows, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, guys, so as always, be healthy, be safe, be careful. Good day, good night. Don't worry, be happy, stay happy. Take care of everything around you. Man, I wish I could talk all night. As you guys know, I wish, but I can't. I have to finish more work before I go to sleep today. So I'm just thinking, I don't know. I don't feel like I have a good concluding feeling about this live. So I'm trying to think, what's a nice concluding feeling I can do. Oh yeah. Okay. So I had this thought for a few days, and so I think this is a good concluding thing I can say to wrap up this live. So I've been thinking about what to do for Gi-hyun's birthday party that we do here, because of course we are, even though my feelings about him are all over the place, as you guys know. But of course we're going to have a Gi-hyun birthday party together here. But here's the thing, I wasn't sure how to go about it, because I feel like talking about him, or even like reminiscing about things, or like, because it's his birthday, we should talk about him, right? But I feel like, honestly, I'm still not in the mood to want to talk about him. I mean maybe I'll be ready by then, who knows? I don't want to say any guarantees, but I'm just thinking, on Gi-hyun's birthday party, I don't want to talk about him. Would that be okay? Like, I'm sure you guys usually, you guys are always very understanding of how I am, but I do think that's kind of hilarious if on Gi-hyun's birthday party we don't talk about him. But that's not terrible, right? It's not terrible. So I'm just thinking, how to go about it. But we'll see later. But I do think it will be kind of funny. Well, then it'll be kind of funny on his birthday we don't talk about him. But I'm still thinking about it. But it's just for me personally. It's like, just me talking about him will make me emotional. Would make me, I like these days. I'm just not fully in good spirits about him. But it's not because I hate him, but it's just, I'm just dealing with a lot of things after he enlisted, and him being so active on Fan Cafe. It's just too many I don't know. See, this is what I mean. Okay, so it's like I just feel like possibly I don't want to talk about him on his birthday, but we're still gonna have a Gi-hyun birthday party, alright, guys? Yeah, so I just wanted to mention that for now. It's still a work in progress, but just don't be surprised if during the birthday party, it might be kind of weird, alright, guys? But I'll do my best. I still want to have a good time. Yeah, okay, so that's it for now. See you guys later. Ending comments away. See you guys next time. So, okay. Lulu says that happened during a K-Con. Oh, the Osaka live happened during a K-Con. Okay, okay. I feel pretty sure that must be 2017. That must be. And it's definitely on YouTube. Okay, okay. Maybe that was the V Live where Wano and I am were on V Live. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I'm sure I can find it. And we're going to watch that together next time. Yeah. Have a good night, morning, everyone. You too. You too, everyone. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. Have a great everything. Yes, yes. And Lulu, yeah, have a good rest of your workday as well. So yeah, you know, Lulu, that's a good point. We kind of didn't talk about Minhyuk on his birthday, so that will happen. You know what? I didn't realize that. No, I did. There was times I talk about him. There was, but not a lot. Yeah. But yeah, because I just wasn't in the mood. Not because of Minhyuk, but I just wasn't in a good mood overall on his birthday because of everything that's been happening during that time, and you know, just I just wasn't in a good mood, you know. So that happened, and yeah, that's right. So kind of what we did for Minhyuk's birthday, I think what could happen for Gion as well. Minus, I honestly don't think I want to talk about Gion, but I'm gonna do my best. Yeah, so as long as you guys are prepared, which I really appreciate you guys being understanding of how emotional I am, you know, when it comes to the bad side and good side of being emotional, and this is one of the bad sides, right? But I'm hoping my mood will get better soon. And you know, I am kind of grateful. I'm gonna be traveling a lot overseas soon, so I think all things are meant to be. That's gonna be like pretty good distraction for me, you know, just, you know, because right now I'm in a routine of like, you know, I'm always working, you know, in this routine, right? But then going on these overseas vacation, it will disrupt my routine, and then I'll be like so focused on these vacation stuff, right? And so it's kind of like helps me to not think about you know, MX and whatever is going on, you know. And also they're not gonna be, sorry, most of them will be in the military anyway, so I feel like this is also perfect timing. I should take these vacations. So yeah, so anyways, I'm doing my best. It's gonna be okay. I really I'm gonna stay positive that things will get better for me later too. And so you guys are on this emotional journey with me, and just, you know, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain anymore. But you guys know I'm in this like weird, yeah, it's been weird ever since like most of them are enlisting, but definitely after Gion enlisted, it's just been really tough, right? Okay, so let's go. Yeah, Lou, I know. So I mentioned this in the beginning of this live. Yeah, Hyungwon will be enlisting exactly 1 week from today. Yeah. So she understands, or no, but she says we understand, as you will be dealing with Hyungwon's enlistment too. But you technically already went through it because of Wano, and so I feel like this time with Hyungwon, I feel like you'll be okay, right? But still, yeah. Having so many enlistments so often, which again I am still glad most of them are enlisting this year, but it feels like it's just a lot, right? It's a lot. And for one of them being my ultimate bias, but then, you know, I technically wasn't really doing that great ever since Wano enlisted. Let's be real, right? So like Wano, like, you know, was like the beginning, but then again, I was the worst with Shawnee, so definitely Shawnee was the worst. But then I felt like with Wano was like, you know, but still, at least I had a long break between Shawnee and Wano, right? So like that's why I felt like with Wano it was kind of okay, but still, you know, I had to adjust appropriately. But then again, right after he enlisted, I went to Japan with my brother, so that really helped a lot, you know, with my brother coming to Korea at a good time. Yeah. So I was, oh my gosh, like you know, anytime I go overseas is always good timing, now that I think about it. So except missing Gion's festival. Okay, sorry guys, I need to go. So okay, so everything happens for a reason. Yeah, so you guys are on this journey with me, Lulu as well. Yeah, all you guys, you know, yeah, understand, you know, on this journey we're on, and I will see you guys on the flip side. So thank you as always for joining. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. All right, so let me wait like a few seconds just in case. Guys, I have so much chicken. I thought maybe I could finish it, but I can't. Oh my gosh, but it's okay. I felt like I got enough protein anyway. All right. All right. Okay. Have a good day, everyone. See you guys next time. Bye bye bye.